Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 15 times Gordon Ramsay actually liked the food. Now, this doesn't seem right. I've never seen a clip in my life where Gordon Ramsay has reacted nicely. I don't watch his shows, so I only see him through like his memes and stuff on like Twitter, etc. or YouTube. But like in compilations, and it's always him shouting. You're never going to see a meme of him being happy. So yeah, I've never seen him react positively to something on his shows. So it's going to be a change, but yeah, we're just going to jump into this. I didn't think it was possible for him to like food of people on his shows, to be honest. I thought he always just hated it, whether he put it on or whether he just acted in a way to make it seem worse than it was. I never thought he would react positively to foods and stuff, but yeah, we're going to see how some of these scenarios went out. And yeah, if you want more Gordon Ramsay reactions, let me know in the comments. Links are in the description to my Patreon if you want to see some more reactions of mine. Maybe I can do some full reactions to some of his shows on there. That's what the Patreon is good for. If you'd want that and you want to suggest me some shows, not even just Gordon Ramsay, just anything pretty much, that's where they'll be posted, because obviously on YouTube be copyrighted and all that stuff. But yeah, links are in the description for my Patreon if you want to find that. But let's jump into this and see Gordon Ramsay actually enjoying his food.
Oh, Gordon. Having to deal with bad food, bad chefs, bad restaurants all the time.
I want to give up.
People might even forget that Gordon actually enjoys eating. Like we've seen in our 2 previous videos, it does happen. It's just pretty rare. That's why we continue to search high and low, so we could show more of those happier times in Gordon's life.
What is
Describe
this?
the dish, please.
Wait, he does a show of kids. Does he shout at the kids? What is this? Is that a small banana? See, I don't get cooking, man, because they'll be like, oh, the layout of this is perfection. I don't care what my food looks like, and it doesn't even look appetizing. I guess it's like pomegranate on salmon. I don't know what's going on here. Wasabi here, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, so we could show more of those happier times in Gordon's life.
Describe the dish, please.
Perfect sausage rolls.
Delicious. I've got to go first. I'm sorry.
Do it.
Sausage rolls are a popular British snack. So
Damn
when
straight.
Dustin decided to cook them for Gordon, he was making a bold move.
Instead of using the banger sausage, I used spicy Italian sausage.
What have you wrapped it in?
It's actually just puff pastry.
Worse yet, Dustin got confused with Gordon's nationality.
I figured English Italian. Try
He's Scottish, isn't he?
to, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm Scottish.
This blunder wasn't enough to take the excitement
But he doesn't sound Scottish. He sounds really like British. I don't know though, but I guess obviously he grew up in England maybe, but he's Scottish descent.
out of Ramsay, though. After all, he loves the dish.
It goes hand in glove. Pint of beer, sausage roll.
Dustin was apprehensive when Gordon took the first bite, but then Gordon took another bite, and then another.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
Oh, chef, how about some for the rest of us?
Getting Gordon Ramsay to
ate it
enthusiastically
all.
eat your whole dish is quite a life achievement.
That was delicious.
Before we move on to more Gordon goodness, show your love
Is this channel just a Gordon Ramsay channel? Fair enough, they're getting their views from
and
him.
hit the subscribe button and never miss a new video from us here at Babbletop. Now, back to the show. The miraculous vegan burger.
Delicious. Do you want to turn vegan?
No, chef.
Just in case you didn't know, Gordon isn't the biggest fan of veganism.
True to my own heart. I'm not a vegetarian in sight anywhere.
But then came Shane, who made a vegan burger with avocado fries and a sriracha sauce.
Shavaka, wait. A kid's making this food? What?
The fake meat was bound with black beans and brown rice.
Look at the colour on that. That looks like a meat burger, young man.
With his first bite, Gordon was impressed. He loved it.
Everything about this burger and side is really spot on.
The avocado fries looked like a delicious snack,
Avocado fries? How the hell has he done this?
especially when dipped in that sriracha sauce. All in all, you could say that this burger was miraculous. Why?
You've just turned me vegan for the night. Shane the train. Well done.
Thank you.
Impressing Gordon on live TV.
I wonder how he would have reacted if that wasn't a kid and it was an adult. I hope it would be the same reaction, but he definitely obviously goes easy on the kids and stuff. But it looked good. That looked like it was made by a professional chef.
Delicious.
Yeah, since we started this competition, I've never seen 2 teams so close and neck and neck.
You gotta wonder what's wrong with the people who decided to compete in the F word. If Gordon hates your food, you're going to have to endure all the criticism live and unedited.
You French pig!
Here, he was going to try dishes from both
A live
teams.
show.
First, it's the critique of the team licensed to grill.
That is so tasty. It's rustic. I love the heat. And that chimichurri balance it off with that freshness, the mint. Good job.
Now, it's time for the next team. Chop it like it's hot.
A quesadilla on top of a chimichurri. They're loving the crispiness of it.
Yeah.
He dipped the quesadilla in the creamy avocado sauce, and it was just too tasty of a combo.
It's rich, it's creamy.
Yes.
Really good.
Thank you.
How about that? Gordon ate 2 dishes in a row prepared by different groups and loved both of them. That may be as rare as Halley's Comet.
Amazing job.
Awesome.
Well
Thanks,
done.
Chef.
Well
Thank you.
done, well
Thank you.
done,
Thank you.
Just some good fries.
Delicious.
Would you like fries with that?
Yes!
All different types of chefs from all corners of the world have tried to impress Gordon Ramsay and utterly failed. So imagine their reaction to this clip from the 7th season of MasterChef. The challenge? To cook some good old French fries. When it came time to critique Brandy's fries, Gordon was at a loss for words.
How many
They
times a
look
week do you make fries at
banging.
home?
Oh my god, they're homemade. How have you done
At
that?
least once a week. My kids love French fries.
They looked perfectly thick and were all pretty much uniform. They had very consistent cuts with the same shape and length. But, of course, they also tasted delicious.
That is just utter perfection. Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
A cheap dessert.
Delicious.
The last elimination test, you were in the bottom 3, no?
Yes, sir.
Is today different?
No.
When Luca got called up, he wasn't confident at all.
Banana cake with pesto cream and strawberry compote.
He didn't even believe his cake was properly cooked. Chef Joe was the first to evaluate, and lo and behold, Luca was wrong.
Doesn't look so bad.
I think it's the banana.
It's the banana.
Next up, it was Gordon's turn to taste it. The cake might have been cooked, but would Gordon find it good?
It's got a nice crust. Bananas are tasty. Yeah. You know, it actually tastes quite nice.
Getting a quite nice from Gordon Ramsay is not a small accomplishment.
And with less than $5 of ingredients.
Bananas Foster from a flamboyant chef.
Delicious.
Have some bananas, Foster.
No one was quite like Tommy Walton, who was a fashion designer turned chef.
There's only one apron,
Fuck.
and God made me to show those other ones how to wear it.
But Tommy wasn't just entertaining to watch, he was also a good chef.
You know, this has got a lot of drama in it, and I always love to bring the drama to the dinner table.
Not
When
Salt
it came to the
Bay.
critiques, Tommy was called first, which, as you can imagine, made him very happy.
Bananas Foster with maple and bourbon cream, garnished with Granny Smith apples.
The inside held an even more delicious ingredient. It harbored a sweetened cream cheese. For all of you who have a sweet tooth, this probably will look quite tempting.
And you haven't just done the sort of cheap flambe because the whole crepe is coloured beautifully.
Gordon was
looks
wowed by
good.
it.
It's rich, it's sumptuous, it's steeped in alcohol.
Gordon summed it up in just one word.
Delicious.
Merci beaucoup.
A kid chef with a phenomenal dish.
That looked good
Delicious.
Let's see if this New Yorker has what it takes to steal our first Mystery Box challenge.
Watching MasterChef Junior, you sometimes get the impression that some of these kids are even better than the adults. Take Remy's lamb chops, for example. It looked like something straight
though. I don't like lamb chops, man. I can't stomach them. They make me feel like I'm eating raw food.
out of an expensive
But I mean, the fact that you're making this, and obviously people love lamb chops. How are you doing this as a kid? I don't understand.
restaurant.
Lamb chops with a roasted eggplant puree and cheese biscuits.
Gordon was in awe, not surprisingly.
Moist, crisp. It is absolutely phenomenal. Eggplant puree, delicious, seasoned beautifully.
The meat was perfectly seared, just the way Gordon likes it.
The lamb's cooked with finesse, let's get that right.
To sum things up, just let Gordon have the final word.
Great start, great job. Well done.
An impressive salmon.
Delicious. So you must be the only person in this country tonight who had the balls to blacken a salmon.
When the judges revealed the main ingredient of the challenge, Christian was one contestant who seemed sure he would do a good job.
He's loving it.
It's time to show these clowns what I really got.
Showing confidence in reality shows usually isn't a great look, as editors often cut these scenarios in such a way to set up people to fail.
I'm not here to make friends.
But that wasn't the case with Christian. First of all, his plate looked amazing.
Blackened salmon with a vegetable medley, a little garlic, and tomato puree.
When Ramsay cut the salmon open, you could almost taste it. It looked incredible. After getting so many compliments from Gordon, Christian even relaxed a bit.
Is it a fluke or is this you?
This is me on a plate.
The salmon tasted amazing, with the spices on the dish tying it all together.
Good job.
Thank you.
An OMFG dessert.
Delicious.
I am the first person to have their dish tasted by the judges.
When Jenna was called to show her dessert to the judges, she was ecstatic.
Describe it, please.
This is a coconut rice pudding with a mango and mint compote.
Gordon was so excited he didn't even wait for Jenna to
Rice
finish.
pudding. I've never had rice pudding properly. I've tried it and I didn't like it, but I've never tried it properly. It's probably good. I mean, I bet this is good, but I just don't know. I don't know. Something about rice being in a sweet thing, it just doesn't sit right with me, but we're going to see that he probably loves it.
Talking. He just went ahead and tasted it.
Rice pudding is one of my favorite desserts. I grew up on it.
Now I'm nervous.
He tasted it, but hid his reaction at first. He even laughed, seeing how the little chef was nervous. It is Gordon we're talking about after all. He then dropped his facade.
That is absolutely delicious. It's rich, it's creamy.
Gordon even let out an
OMFG.
Ramsay was quick to clarify though.
The F stands for food. Come on.
Well, you have a track record.
Don't.
Wait, so how old are the kids on this show then? They look really, really young.
F***ing smell it. Yes. Who is hoarding all this shit?
Beef Wellington.
Delicious.
It's only Gordon Ramsay's signature dish.
In the very first season of MasterChef Junior, the kids had to face a tough challenge.
You will be cooking the world famous beef Wellington.
Never
One
had
of the
beef
most
Wellington.
difficult in the entire world to make.
That almost seemed cruel to those kids. Not only that, they had to make perfect mashed potatoes and sautéed broccolini. But wouldn't you know, Troy and Alexander knocked it out of the park.
Let me tell you, visually, that looks stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
But the question about this dish was if it was properly cooked on the inside.
That, young men, is perfect.
It's perfect.
Gordon was stunned. He said it was phenomenal.
It's the kind of beef Wellington that I'd be serving at the Savoy Grill.
Beef Wellington, second round.
Fair
Delicious.
enough.
I accidentally dropped it when I picked it up.
You don't have to tell everybody everything.
It wasn't just one beef Wellington that impressed Gordon. Another team made a delicious rendition of his signature dish.
All right, here's the moment of truth. Let's see if your beef Wellington is properly cooked.
Not only was it properly cooked, it looked so good even Joe was surprised. Gordon liked it so much, he was motivated to let out a bunch of adjectives.
Delicious, seasoned beautifully, warm, succulent, tender in the center.
The chef was properly impressed by the 12 and 9-year-old kids.
I know
12
chefs
and
of
9?
21 that are professional in this industry that can't cook a Wellington that good. Oh my God, look, look.
We certainly want one now, after looking at both
Look at the crust on that. That looks
of
beautiful.
these delicious dishes.
Alexander and Troy had raised the bar, but I think you guys have just jumped it.
A show-stopping filet mignon.
Delicious.
That has to be the ultimate indulgence. When you bite into it, it actually melts on your tongue like butter.
Here is Alexander cooking another perfect steak.
Oh,
this
again?
time, it's a pan-seared filet mignon with garlic mashed potatoes.
And a spicy mixed berry puree with a fresh green salad.
The steak, once again, looked completely delicious. Gordon only had more good things to say about the meal.
Carrots, cooked beautifully. Love that fragrance of the ginger in there as well. But what you have nailed tonight is that mash.
At 13 years old, Alexander can stand tall among a row of professional chefs. You can say that Gordon found a kindred spirit in this little chef.
You came up with a very good dish. Great job.
Thank you.
Alexander's dessert.
Delicious.
I don't like to be overly confident, but I definitely know my way around desserts.
Here, we have Alexander once again. If you thought he cooked a mean steak, wait until you see his desserts.
They're pistachio
He made the macaroons. Wait, what?
macaroons with a vanilla bean dulce de leche filling.
Gordon was impressed with his choice.
First of all, one of the most complicated, sophisticated petit fours anywhere in the world.
The end result? You guessed it. Gordon took one bite and loved it. He even threw manners out the window, picking the cream off the plate with his own hands.
You've now perfected the most dangerous dessert anywhere in the world. Everything you do from now on in this competition is downhill.
So, how would he be able to top himself?
I'm gonna prove you.
Bro, this kid, is he like famous from the show or something? He's just getting W after W.
Tasty sardines.
Delicious. Where's Sarah? Why are you hiding down there? I thought we had a box of spaghetti you stand on.
From an ingredient in the mystery box, Sarah was able to make a professional-looking dish. At 9 years old, that's very impressive.
I made deep fried sardines with a cabbage Brussels sprout fennel salad.
Not something many kids would like to eat, let alone cook for that matter.
True.
For the critiques, Sarah first had to pass through Chef Joe. He asked her a bunch of questions.
How long did you fry them for? Did you fry them one by one? Was that scary?
Did you burn yourself with the oil?
Anyway, Joe loved the sardines. Gordon wasn't any different. He complimented how good the dish looked and tasted. The salad was perfectly balanced and the sardines were delicious.
You may be the smallest, maybe the youngest, but if I was standing behind you right now, I think I'd be pooing my pants.
The perfectly replicated sashimi.
Delicious.
I think I got it.
So this is what it was. This, like, I was slewing it, but I mean, I guess it's good.
As long as it's pretty.
Coming up to the stands, Christine was a bit intimidated. She had to perfectly recreate the flavor and plating of one of Chef Graham's dishes.
White tuna sashimi with avocado mousse and crispy plantains.
Which sounds like a very hard thing to do for anyone.
But for me, I can't. I pretty much have to put my hands all over the plate, and even then, I have to diagram out what it looks like.
That's why it was even more impressive when she hit it out of the park.
What was the first thing that popped out? What was the big?
I think the cocoa beans.
Gordon was so impressed, in fact, that he called the other judges over.
Extraordinary.
Everything was right about the dish. The position, the drizzle of the passion fruit. Gordon was in disbelief.
Am I being punked?
No, Christine was just that good.
To be honest, Christine, I'm lost for words.
See, Gordon does actually like other people's food. He just has one of the highest standards out there. But when he does eat something delicious, he's happier than a puppy.
OMFG.
Don't miss out on your chance to...
Well, seems like he does like having food. A lot of them were the kids, to be fair. And I feel like he's a lot nicer with the kids on his shows. But still, you can see him have positive reactions. That is a surprise. And yeah, if you want some more Gordon Ramsay reaction, I assume people will want the reaction of him losing his mind and getting angry at the food and stuff. Yeah, suggest me what you want to see and I'll be down to do it. But yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, peace.